Hello YouTube, welcome back to my playthrough of Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. Let's continue from where we left off here. Okay, here we go. The German half-track. The German SDKFZ-251 half-track was introduced into action in 1939. Half-tracks were technologically advanced vehicles capable of transporting troops and delivering supplies at speeds comparable or greater than those of the tanks they were designed to support. And that's what basically a half-track was. It was pretty much an armored, infantry transport vehicle. That was its purpose. It could also transport, obviously, supplies and crates and other things in it. It was bulletproof, but it is not, this does not have nowhere near the armor of even a light tank. Like, any small explosive will actually break through this and destroy a half-track. So half-tracks might protect soldiers from some shrapnel, sure, but if this gets hit directly by an AP shell from a tank, or even gets hit by a rocket launcher, it's done. It's gone. Virtually every nation involved in World War II made extensive use of half-tracks. However, no nation relied more heavily on them than the Germans. And so half-tracks were the last war that they were really used in, World War II. What half-tracks eventually became replaced by is they became replaced by APCs, Armored Personnel Carriers, which basically APCs had a little bit more armor to them. Depending on the APC, it could even withstand some explosive damage, but half-tracks were very lightly covered. They were just meant to protect you primarily from bullets and some shrapnel. Throughout the course of the war, the Germans designed and built thousands of half-tracks in numerous variations, primarily designed to be an armored troop transport. These versatile vehicles ended up being used in numerous other applications, from ambulances to mobile machine gun platforms. Yes, and if a half-track moved up on you, that was extremely terrifying. If you didn't have an AT guy, AT is anti-tank, half-track moving up on you, and guy spraying, and you have an MG42 and you're being suppressed, and it's just creeping up on you, that can just be absolutely terrifying. These were definitely encountered in the Normandy campaign. The SDKFZ-251 found in Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood was one of Germany's more commonly used half-tracks, especially in the Normandy battles. Okay. 3 Patrol AAR. Company C was supposed to go to Boozeville, Au Plain, and set up its roadblocks there, but in setting about that mission, it became engaged around the hamlet of H. Fornell, and did not go past there. The effect which it produced on the enemy with a remarkably small number of men, however, was considerable, and contributed as much as anything to the battalion record for that day. Through Captain Fred A. Hancock, though Captain Fred A. Hancock refers to his platoons on that day, it will be seen that they were hardly more than fairly strong patrols, numbering 2 squads of fewer each. The page begins with sections of an official after-action report about the 3 Patrol action, which is the historical reference for the chapter the same name in Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. So a lot of these missions, again, are inspired by real events that happened in Normandy campaign. From his position to the rear of the hamlet, Hancock could get very little impression of the engagement. He knew that the point had gone on, and hearing the sound of firing, he presumed it was encouraging enemy force of some size. What he would have done then remains a question, had he not suddenly noted German arty pieces, 2 88s of half-tracks, come down the road through the village and hauled just in front of him. The capture of the guns then became the all-important consideration. He split his force into 2 ways. 17 men with Lieutenant Bernard Bouchard were to make a wide sweep to the left, while Lieutenant Jack Borchard with 17 men would come in from the right of Fornell on a somewhat shorter axis. The page of the AAR recounts the decision to split the force to deal with the German half-tracks. There was no longer any firing near them, but they could hear mortar fire on the village, and they saw a house burning. The man with the Schmeiser yelled, "Look out!" He was on the right. Schmeiser, he might be referring to an MP40, and had spotted 20 Germans coming across the fields towards them, or it could also refer to an MG42. Matthews could see them through the gate. He and the 82nd man stood in the roadway in plain sight, and poured fire at them. As it became necessary to change belts on the MG, Matthews and Hicks changed places. About 16 of the enemy were cut down and did not move from where they fell, the MG driving in all 2 belts. The 2 riflemen kept firing off to the left through the orchard, and they were getting some fire from the flank. 10 minutes passed, a mortar shell dropped square in the middle of the road. This page, the AR talks about the paratroopers' use of enemy weapons, including an MG, to destroy a platoon of Germans before taking mortar fire themselves. All interesting is the reference to scattered mixed units in the area. So when they were talking about the Schmeiser, they were most likely talking about a German MG, possibly an MG-34 or an MG-42. And the MP-40 technically is not a Schmeiser weapon, but it's oftentimes referred to as one. But anyways, paratroopers actually were the American soldiers that were the most likely to use captured German weapons, more than any other, American unit. The reason for that was because paratroopers were dropped behind enemy lines, they were oftentimes surrounded, they were outgunned, they didn't have routine supplies like, the regular army did. And so sometimes when paratroopers dropped down, paratroopers would actually lose their guns even. They didn't have guns. I remember there's a scene in Band of Brothers where I think it was Winters actually loses his rifle as he's parachuting, and so one of his guys gives him a captured STG-44. Now, the reason that American troops were generally not supposed to use captured German weapons, they were told, don't use captured German weapons. The only time you were supposed to use a captured German weapon is if you really have nothing else left to fight with. That's when you use it. The reason that paratroopers it was more okay for them, like I said, they were outgunned and outnumbered. They sometimes lost their weapons, but also because a lot of times there wasn't as many Allied troops around. So, Americans were actually trained on hearing enemy gunfire. They were trained on what enemy guns sounded like. What the MG-42, for example, sounded like. What German machine guns sounded like. What the MP-40 sounded like. Like, there was movies that actually taught soldiers what these guns sounded like. And if you actually shot that gun, what would actually happen was your allies, their unit, might actually think that there's Germans in the area and open fire on you because the gunfire is coming from that direction. So that's why you weren't supposed to use captured weapons, because the idea was if you're using an MG-42, for example, is, there could be other Allied soldiers that are around and they could hear an MG-42 and mistake you for the enemy. That's the reason that they really weren't supposed to use captured weapons. Smith sent Boone to the courtyard to look for a way as grenades again began to fall around the building. Boone returned and said there isn't any exit. Smith told him to scale the wall as he jumped up beside Boone. He heard running feet as if the Germans were coming around to heat him off. 20 yards beyond the wall was a hedgerow with a muddy wallow beside it. They dove into the mud and covered themselves with it so that only their lips and noses were sticking out. At one point in the patrol action fight, a soldier covers up in the mud to hide from the enemy. As a nod to the true story, the circumstances represented in the 3 patrol action chapter of Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. So, that soldier that actually jumped and hit in the mud, that was actually a thing that actually happened in real life. So, again, the attention to detail in these games, it's amazing. Okay. Let's see, maps and photos of the 3 patrol area. The 3 patrol action takes place between the village of Fucarville and the hamlet Hot Cornell. The photograph was taken by Gearbox developers during one of several trips to Normandy to survey the locations recreated in Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. Besides the paved road and modern signs, very little has changed over the last 60 years in this section of Normandy, France. The layout image from the game was used to color code unique buildings with labels that link to photographs and video segments of their real counterparts. The thousands of photographs and dozens of hours of video footage captured by the Gearbox survey team in France were used during the development to recreate each building and road as it was in real life. That's really cool. The picture was taken in the 3 patrol action area. The following image taken from the game demonstrates how closely the real environments are recreated in Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. In this photo, Gearbox developers discuss the action that took place here 60 years ago with the people who live in the house today. So isn't that really cool that they actually went to locations where these battles actually happened and took the pictures and tried to recreate it as much as possible? You don't really see Call of Duty developers doing this. Wow, look at this, look. This is real life. And this is the game. Wow. Compare this in-game image to the previous picture of the same location in real life to get a sense of how much care has gone into recreating real-life locations for Brothers in Arms Earned in Blood. Okay. Let's continue from where we left off then. This is my
We spent most
birthday,
of the
June
night near a
7th.
village called Highsville. After some rummaging, I found a BAR in the back of a crashed glider. Belonged to a guy named Hartigan.
How do you know that?
He was holding it. It's amazing how few dead bodies you have to see before it stops affecting you.
BAR's Browning automatic rifle.
There's no way we're getting this out!
Seems Baker's all too willing to send us out on these wild goose chases. We kill him to give us a map.
What's up with Baker anyway? Always seems to be alone, staring off and shit.
He's always been like that. We play baseball or whatever in England. Not Baker.
I don't think we're getting that hunk of crap out of the mud anytime soon.
Think of something fast before they realize where we are. Where the hell is Alan? He never misses a Baker goose.
He's stuck unloading trucks for the push into St. Come-de-Mont. He's on Mac's ship. Actually, I think he is Mac's ship. Follow the gunfire! That's how you can always find us!
Got word you guys are on your way. Colonel Johnson sent me to find you.
Fucking Germans!
Krauts are attacking the locks and tore us to pieces with some damn mortar fire. Here comes a supply drop. Mark the supplies with smoke. We'll pick them up later. You'll rendezvous with the colonel on the other side of the locks. Good luck, Red.
Paddock! Get over
Let's
here!
go!
Boys, saddle up!
There!
Let's give them all we got!
Focus your fire there!
Covering fire! Set up there! Garnett! Go! Over there!
Oh, Fallschirmjägers. Okay, so these guys, Fallschirmjägers, right here. I recognize them for a moment here. Fallschirmjägers are German paratroopers. They were part of the Luftwaffe, which was Germany's air force. Now, about these guys is these guys are some of the most elite soldiers in Germany's army during World War II. Usually, paratroopers are actually the most elite soldiers in any kind of army because of the extensive training that they go through. But about the Fallschirmjägers' biggest victory, probably during World War II, is in 1943, when the Allies had basically taken Sicily. What happened was King Emanuele of Italy had Mussolini arrested, and he declared that Italy was now part of the Allies. Now, what ends up happening is Mussolini gets put into a mountain prison. The Fallschirmjägers actually end up jumping into that prison, and they actually freed Mussolini, and then they had Mussolini create a puppet, fascist government in the north, the Italian Social Republic. The Fallschirmjägers, not only were these guys elite, but these guys were also very brutal. These guys would show no mercy. A lot of these guys would actually fight till the very last man. A lot of them were very dedicated towards the regime. Because think about it, the people that become paratroopers are usually people that are extremely patriotic to their country, and so that was with the Fallschirmjägers. A lot of them were very extreme Nazis. Now, the Fallschirmjägers actually committed very horrible atrocities on the island of Crete. So during World War II, the Greek island of Crete was actually invaded, and the Fallschirmjägers came onto that island. Now, there's actually a very famous picture of the Fallschirmjägers encountering actually Crete civilians, and the Crete civilians are complaining about them being there. Those civilians actually in that photo ended up being all murdered by the Fallschirmjägers. So the German paratroopers, these guys were very elite soldiers, but these guys, a lot of them, they showed no mercy also. A lot of these guys were stone-cold killers. They were murderers.
Fire in the hole! Paddock! Move! Garnett! Put some fire on him!
Reloading here! Here we go! We gotta get around them!
I need suppressing fire! Heavy base panic! Base of fire! Over there!
The enemies dug in really well there.
Garnet! No mercy for these bastards! Garnet! Heavy banks of fire! There! Now!
Okay. Don't want to lose the bar here.
Take those panic! Give me a base of fire on that position! Cover! Fire in the hole! Paddock! Garnet! Hurry up over there!
Okay, he's suppressed. Did I get him?
Just get me through this, guys.
I think I got him. Oh, crap.
Move! Paddock! Go!
I need a better position.
Garnet! Target them! Throw a grenade! Covering fire! Cover! Fire in the hole! I killed my target!
Okay, it's clear. And that's the thing about the Feldschirmjägers is, one way to identify them is that they actually had the rounded helmets, where the German's Stahlhelm was actually, a bit curved at the end. Oh, Kar 98 sniper rifle. Might actually take this. This might come in handy. Rendezvous with Colonel Johnson. Okay.
Get behind me! Paddock! Rally on me! Roger that!
Oh, this way.
In! Right away, Red! Go! Form up! On it! Roger that! Move! Fast! Haddock! Move now! Right away, guys! I can't stay here! Heavy base of fire! There! He's down! What was that? Ed! Get down! Garnett! Haddock! Put some fire on him! I can't shoot the bastard from here! A lot of bullets are coming my way here!
Damn it. Okay.
Pressure's on! Nowhere, Red! Covering fire! I need a better position! Fire! I can't hit him! Covering fire! They're pinned! Covering fire! I can't shoot the bastard from here! Red! Get down! A lot of bullets are coming my way here! Garnett! I need you over there! Paddock! Move! Fast! Shit! I'm empty! Red! I need a better position! Fire! Garnett! Start firing there! Taking some fire! Who wants the first bullet? Paddock! Set up there! Pressure's on! Can't stay here, Red! Fire on! Covering fire! Like him! What was that? What was that? Covering fire! Pressure's on him! I think we should get on the front. You're in the line of fire! Taking some fire here! Covering fire! Reloading! What's that? Taking fire! Get out of the way! Attack them! We gotta get around. Who wants the first bullet? Firing! You're in the line of fire! Got him pinned! Let's get the hell around here! Pouring it on! Get out of the way! Covering fire! I'm under some fire here! Covering fire! Get out of the way! Down!
Okay.
You're in the line of fire! Gotta get around them!
Got you.
Who wants the first bullet? What was that? What was that? Covering fire! They're pinned! Brad, move the hell out of the way! Firing! Pouring it on! Brad, get down!
Damn.
Taking fire! Covering fire! We gotta get around them! Paddock! Ship fire! Ship fire!
The problem is here that they're in really good cover. Okay, that's the trick.
Paddock! Take cover there!
What the?
I'm out! We're out!
They keep this coming in. Okay, hang on.
What was that? Pressure's on him! Another down! Focus! Your fire there! Covering fire! They're scared shitless! He's down! Suppress! Paddock! Keep fire there! Kill him! Coming in! Ready your weapons! Get up here! Garnett! Rally! On it! Right away, lads! I'm taking some fire here!
Get behind me!
Garnett! Let's go!
Double time! Garnett!
Let's move!
Go over there! Move now! Paddock! Let's go!
On it! Right away, Red! We're out in the open here, Red! What was that? Get around them! I'm taking some fire here!
Double time! Take those bastards out!
Way here!
No mercy for these bastards!
Another down! Keep shooting! Keep
Put
shooting!
some fire on them! Paddock!
And
Attack!
stand
Move in
fast!
and keep up the
Throw
fire!
it
Garnett! Everyone! Assault!
On it! Incoming! Red, we're losing guys!
Disola! Squad! Gather up!
Right away, Red!
Whoa, okay.
I think that's all of them!
Been on the horn all day trying to get some fucking reinforcements, and they send me a corporal? Ballard can kiss my ass. We're down to our last clips. Page, McConnell, go get that ammo. Corporal, move your ass up that riverbank and secure a defensive position at the road junction. Go! Get out of here!
Disola! Garnett!
Roger
Squad!
that!
Form up!
Roger that! We got crowds! Taking the fire here!
Garnett! Disola! Focus! Your fire there!
Firing! We're out in the open here, Red!
Damn it.
What was that? I'm empty! Push around!
Suppress! Garnett! Target them! Garnett! Get the hell over there! Disola! Move now!
Roger that! Red! Get down! It's getting too thick!
Suppress that! Garnett! Shift fire that MG-42!
That'll keep it distracted at least for a little bit. I don't think you can fully suppress the MGs, you can't.
Wir liegen unter Beschuss.
All right, squad, Disola! I need you all here now!
There's a platoon of Germans headed this way. Our best bet's to cut them off at the flank. Corporal, move out!
Eliminate all Germans on Colonel Johnson's left flank. Okay.
Rally on me! Garnett! All right, squad, get over here!
On it! Round me over here, Red! Let's get on their flank!
Move there! Disola! Move!
Got it! On it!
Hit Garnett!
I can't get it!
Disola!
Roger that!
Set up
No, I
and
don't.
get cover there! I need you over there!
I
Garnett!
need a better position!
Move there! Disola! Garnett! No mercy, please,
Fire
Barry!
here! Push it on! Fire! Right away, Red! Fire! Get me over here, Red!
Get behind me!
Roger that! I can't stay here, Red!
Garnett! Disola! Tighten it up!
Got it! Ah, shit, there's more!
Oh, shit,
Red,
there's
get
more!
down!
Put some fire on it, Garnett! Start firing there!
Red!
Garnett! Disola! Let's go!
Right away, Red! What was that? A lot of bullets are coming my way here!
Hurry up, over Garnett! Move your asses!
I'm taking some fire!
Come on, get in cover, get in cover.
Can't
Disola!
stay here,
Garnett!
Red! On it! I can't hit! I need a better
position.
Fire! Covering fire!
There's no way, Red!
Covering fire! He's down, Red!
What
I
was
can't
that?
sit there, Red!
I can't hit him!
Covering fire! What was that? No way, Red!
I can't shoot
Another
the bastard
down.
from here! All right, squad, get over to Sola. Boys, saddle up.
Got it! Roger that! A few more! I'm taking some
There's a
fire
pressing
here!
flood! Garnett!
Bring it on! Here we go!
Light him up.
Roger
Ooh.
that! Firing!
Ooh. There we go.
Mama said to come home alive.
Paige, what are you doing?
She said don't let those sons of bitches take you out. Did
Paige.
you hear what I said?
Paige,
I
come
called
on.
you a son of a
Paige,
bitch.
what the hell are you doing? Back off!
You can identify the Fallschirmjägers
Go talk
oftentimes
to your
by their
man,
rounded
Corporal.
helmets. Mhm.
Night mission?
Night mission. The 101st was massing up for the big push up the causeway. Sergeant Hassey sent me with 3 guys to check out a bomb chateau. We needed it for an aid station. I had DeSola, Allen, and Garnett.
Were there any other sergeants or officers around?
No, it was just us. Stragglers were showing up all the time, but 3rd Platoon lost half its sergeants the first day. I guess that expedited my promotion.
This would have been a nice little house. We hadn't bombed the holy shit out of it.
Just recon, right?
I don't know, DeSola. Every time I hear the word scout or recon, I bring extra ammo.
Just seems like it's never over.
What?
Just thinking out loud.
Well, I don't know about you, Alan, but I ain't getting shot over a stupid chateau. Let's get moving.
What's wrong?
Alan and Garnett died the next morning. DeSola was the day after.
Do you need a minute? Sergeant Hartzart, do you need a minute?
No, sir.
You
I'm
see,
fine.
this is a
Let's
form
keep
of
going.
PTSD that the main character has. So these games, they don't have, you know, like a very heroic theme to them like the Call of Duty games do. It's very dark. But he said, you know, they died the next day. It was just like that. And I think that Alan was the one who went with Leggett in Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30 and died.
DeSola! Rally on me!
On it! Roger that! You gotta be kidding! More
Take
crap!
cover there!
Run away, Rat!
The Chateau Colombieres was heavily bombed leading up to the invasion and would later be used as a medical aid station for the Allies. Infantry. Okay, just Wehrmacht that we're fighting against. Okay.
A lot of bullets are coming our way here! Who wants the first bullet?
Move your asses!
Oh, it's an MG42.
Jesus! They're shooting at me!
Fire! Now!
Covering fire!
Hit him hard!
I wanted to use that MG to cover my teammates, but this might get bad.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, that's suppressed.
Ich stehe da! Charge! Take cover there! Cover! Fire in the hole! Squad, fall in! Get there! Tighten it up! Get the hell over there! Boys,
Crap.
saddle up! There's more of them!
Is that a tank?
Double time!
It's a Stewart. Okay.
Base of fire! Over there! Better down!
Yeah, it's a Stewart. It's an American light
They're
tank.
all dead! Here we go!
You guys were sent here too? It's dark as hell out here, so I'm gonna need you to be my eyes, Corporal.
Sergeant Kelly and his tank are now part of your squad. Okay. Tank are ideal for suppression and killing enemy units. Okay, let's do it. Secure the chateau. Okay.
Jesus, they're shooting at me! There's more of them!
The Germans behind the crates are armed with Panzerfaust, which can damage and destroy your tank. A Panzerfaust is a very powerful, shape-charged rocket launcher. Even though it's disposable, a single hit could destroy an American light Stewart tank like that.
Move! Fast! Panzerfaust! Get around them! Desola!
Light 'em up.
Them. One more! Fire it! Fire it! Red! Fire it! Focus the fire there!
Perfect.
No mercy! Desola! Go! Panzerfaust! Get on his flank! A lot of bullets are coming my way here! Fire there! Covering fire! Fire!
Nice work, okay.
Armor! There! Shift fire! Shift fire! Desola! Stay on me! Desola! Quick! Go! Got it! We got crowds! Flank him! Desola! Got him! Here we go!
Damn, okay. It's a Panzerfaust. I'm still alive.
Covering fire! Desola! Put some fire on him! Desola! Stay with me! Double time! Okay!
Thanks for it.
Fire! They're all dead!
Move that fucking tank over there!
Ready your weapons!
Sola, put some fire on him!
Pouring it on!
Drill him!
Fire! Pouring it on! Run away, Red!
Come on, push it, tank, push it. Clear him.
Sola! Double time! Get that MG!
Run away,
now! Let's give them all we got! Sola, squad, rally on me! Assault!
Push him.
Tell your friends to come for them too! Okay.
Set up there! Get rolling!
Getting covered with an MG42. Push it, tank.
Get the fuck out of the way!
Focus! Your fire's there! Sola! Squad, fall in! I'm throwing a grenade!
Grenades, make
Throwing
it count.
grenade!
Run away, Red! Infantry down! That's all of them!
Crap. Okay.
To Sola! Go!
Tank, get up here now.
There's more of them!
Can't stay here!
That tank? What is that? What is that? It's a Stug. Oh, and they even got the German tank uniforms right. The thing about the Stug is that the Stug cannot turn its turret all the way. So if it's very vulnerable on the flanks.
Sola! I need you over there!
Oh, the Stug is smoking. The Stewart hit it. Oh, we basically made a complete run around. Okay. Okay, it was... The Stug is hit, but... Panzerfaust, where are they?
Move your asses! I need you over there! Get the hell over there!
Be knocked out soon. Tank commander's down.
Heavy basic fire! There! Now! Here we go! I need you over there! Got it! Take out the artillery! Go! Hit that artillery team! Here we go! Cover fire!
That's the mortars. Okay, the mortar team is gone, but... I need to find a damn Panzerfaust. I probably missed it. It was somewhere up ahead. I'm really stupid right now. This is a Panzerfaust. Hitting a Stug in the back with this thing will definitely destroy it. I don't want to move the steward up any closer, because if I move the steward up any closer, it's going to get blown up.
Up in the back, guys!
Personally, I just liked you better and they just sang those goofy songs!
Okay. Okay, so I think we will wrap this up here, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this part. If you did, drop a like. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.